E bentornati e benvenuti su Go Italia. Andiamo a provare Chernobylite 2, la demo che in questo momento si può scaricare su Steam. Let's go, bye.
What is Chernobylite? A highly radioactive crystal? An infinite energy source? An alien parasite? God? Chernobylite gave us free energy, teleportation, human augmentation, but also massive unemployment. We became actors, playing parts assigned by those controlling the green crystals. Even former thugs like me need to fit in to survive. But is such a life, Chernobylite life, worth living?
Ok, siamo dentro al gioco.
Received from Megan Gray. You may view and respond to it at any time on your smart display.
Oi, love. Know you're busy, so I'll keep it short. Hey, best of luck on your first day at work. Dress sharp, make a good impression, and remember, whatever happens, this blasted Chernobylite won't be the end of us. Little princess adores you. I love you too. Get through this together. Stay strong.
End of message. Would you like to leave a reply? Recording started. Reply sent. Ending conversation.
Coming up next, April 26 marks another anniversary of the Chernobyl disaster. On that day, 38 years ago, the world has suffered from one of the most catastrophic nuclear accidents in history. The explosion at the power plant near the city of Pripyat tore up the reactor vessel and released radioactive material into the atmosphere. The nuclear fallout reached far, poisoning Ukraine and neighboring countries. More about the Chernobyl disaster and its consequences for the future after the commercial break. Stay tuned.
Boh.
Coming up next. Coming up.
Vabbè. Che casino che ci sta qua dentro. Indossare l'armatura.
The portal has been calibrated for the trip. Please use it to commence your training in the Kozlov's Training Center.
Ma graficamente non mi fa impazzire, però si deve sempre vedere. Andiamo, dai.
Welcome to NA's training ground. Identify yourself, recruit. State your age, previous occupation, residency and marital status.
I'm 38. I'm worked as a security consultant in London. My current residency is in Kiev. I'm married with a child and... Look, is this really necessary? Surely you know all that already.
No sweat, Grey. It's just for the red tape. Bureaucrats, right?
Right. What's next in my schedule?
Sergeant Koslov is supervising training on the central square. He's going to tell you what's what. I appreciate you putting on the full hazmat suit, but feel free to take off the helmet now. It's safe around here. Now go find Sergeant Koslov. Good luck.
They'll hire just about anyone these days.
God, it hurts!
Cole Gray, right? I'm Sergeant Gleb Kozlov. Been waiting for you. Congratulations on your new job. I'm impressed. You were in the top 3 on the list of candidates for the planewalker program. You've obviously been through a lot. You wouldn't be here if you hadn't. Just like the rest of us. Kozlov's training center is supposed to prepare you physically and mentally for the role of planewalker before medical procedures turn you into one. But since we still have some time, do you have any questions, Gray? I'm your superior, but as planewalkers, we're all equal here. Feel free to ask.
La mia famiglia sarà pagata se mi succede qualcosa durante la missione.
Ray, I've been supervising those missions for years. There are risks, but you should be fine as long as you stick to procedures.
That's not what I asked. I need to secure my family's future. I have a daughter.
When you have fulfilled your contract, there'll be more money in your account than you've ever seen in your entire life. But if something happens to you, rest assured your family will be taken care of.
Come lavoro dal punto di vista di un planewalker?
Want to know what's the worst that can happen to you? Listen, the missions are simple for the men like you or me. You jump to a parallel universe, make a deal with the locals, or put them in their place. If they don't want to cooperate, that is. Sometimes you'll need to dispose of a few wretched souls corrupted by Chernobylite. That's why combat training is important.
Corrupted by Chernobylite? In what way?
Not entirely clear. Chernobylite influence can sometimes cause people to lose their mind. Quite literally. You know how it is, Gray. Red tape, NDAs, corporate liability. But you don't need to worry about that right now. Moving on. Once you've located a suitable sample of Chernobylite crystal, your FMC will evaluate it. And the harvester does the rest. It has all the Chernobylite mining equipment required to collect the green gold. We load what we can and get the hell out, back to our home dimension.
I know nothing about parallel universes and all that malarkey.
You don't need to. We leave the scientific shit to the brainiacs. In a nutshell, the Chernobyl disaster gave birth to an endless number of parallel worlds. Their timelines are different than ours. People there are usually unaware of Chernobylite's power, or they were already killed or corrupted by it. But the reclamation missions provide access to an unlimited source of Chernobylite. Thanks to our job, this world can flourish. After my uncle, he's the boss here. You must think that I got this job effortlessly because of him.
I didn't say that.
You didn't, but that's actually true. I was one of the first people ever genetically modified into planewalkers. There was a risk I wouldn't survive the process or the first mission.
But here you are. Your gamble paid off.
Good. It's time for you to familiarize yourself with different fighting techniques and choose which one suits you best.
Well, can I use them all?
As you were told during the recruitment process, there are a few classes of planewalkers, like Eliminators, strong and skilled in melee combat. Emissaries, agile, fast, and dodgy types, with a good eye and shooter's stable arm. Or scientists, who use their intellect and knowledge. They're trained to use Chernobylite-modified advanced weapons. You are here to train and eventually decide what class you want the genetic modifications to turn you into. Our trainers are here to show you the ropes. Get back to me when you decide what kind of planewalker you want to be.
Still waiting for that wrench. Fyodor lost it. Stupid bastard.
You must be Cold Gray, our latest addition to the merry band of Chernobylite reclamators. My name is Stanislav. I train new recruits such as yourself in the fine art of killing from a distance.
Nice to meet you, Stanislav. I used to work in security and I do have some experience in handling firearms.
You wouldn't be here if you didn't. But it's normal to get rusty after a longer break from action. So would you like to train so we can both assess the shape you're in, huh? Let me explain how this is gonna go. In a moment, I'll let you into the arena. You'll face hyper-realistic virtual adversaries. Ultrasound-based haptics and all. Crazy real.
Sounds very technologically advanced.
What can I say? NAR provides the best for its employees.
So, what do I do in this exercise?
Show me how you handle a firearm. Try to score some headshots and dodge your opponent while you're at it. It may just be a projection, but it won't be standing idly by and watching you try to shoot it. No, sir. Good luck, Cole.
fucker! I'm hit!
Boh. Ma che schifo di arma è? Ma che schifo! Ma che schifo il gioco in generale, mamma mia. Incredibile. Vuol dire che avevo preso il primo, ma mai giocato. Meno male, a questo punto.
It hurts! Nice shooting, Cole. You scored some good hits in the arena. Just keep in mind that confidence and arrogance are not the same thing, huh?
Do you have any observations that could benefit my training?
You've managed to get some headshots and stun your opponent. That's good.
Anything else?
Not really. You're quite adept at dodging, which is a great way of avoiding damage to your health.
Understood. How did I do overall?
You're a natural. Well done. Would you like to try that again? No problem. I'll be here if you change your mind.
Ma i capelli, questo improvvisamente. Via.
I'm Leof, the caretaker of the melee arena. Are you one of those?
One of those?
One of those who are all talk and no action? Blah, blah, blah. Are you here to fight or talk? That's what I wanted to hear. You'll be fighting a cutting-edge simulacrum-like opponent. Cannot kill you, but it'll still kick your ass if you underestimate it. You'll get the chance to practice your light and heavy attacks. I want to see if you feel comfortable while fighting with a melee weapon. And don't forget about defense. If you find yourself in a position to block opponent strikes, do it. Now, enough of this talking. Get in and show me what you can do.
Your ass is mine, pal!
I guess you would survive in a real combat scenario. Not bad. Yeah. Nobody cares about your self-adoration. Only the results matter. Now, be quiet and listen to what I have to say. I really liked your heavy attacks. They require more strength and skill. That's why many recruits avoid performing them. not you.
I'm used to challenges.
I noticed you prefer to run away from strikes instead of blocking them. If you really have to do this, at least try to roll, dodge, or jump when you're exhausted.
Next time when you create a planewalker, will you make him indestructible? Half of the problems are solved.
Don't be such a smart-ass. Keep your eyes and ears open and you might actually learn something. Now my favourite part. I'm gonna grade your exercise on the scale from 1 to 10. 6, maybe 7. You're adequate. But if I were you, I'd train a bit more. Do you want to try again? Do what you want.
Graficamente veramente datati, molto molto datato, mamma mia.
Go gray, right? My name is Nicola. Do you wish to learn how to fight using Chernobylite-powered gloves? No worries. I explain everything. Do you want to give it a go?
Mm-hmm.
Great. You'll be fighting with state-of-the-art virtual 3D projected avatars. Feels like a real deal, trust me. Here are the power gloves. They allow you to concentrate the powers Chernobylite gives you, causing elemental damage to your target.
Elemental damage? Sounds like magic.
And it is, sort of. Fire, ice, radiation, energy. Don't ask me how this works. Let's get to the nitty-gritty. There are 3 important things you need to concentrate on. Can charge your glove in a way that allows you to release a series of smaller bursts, or one massive bolt. Secondly, you can switch the type of elemental damage for your glove. Each glove comes with 2 variants. Keep in mind different enemies can be vulnerable to different elements, so it pays off to experiment. Lastly, the essence required for the attacks can be replenished by getting close to a source of radiation. It's kind of risky, for obvious reasons.
Sounds exciting and dangerous in equal measure. Let me test this incredible device.
Get him! I'm quite content with your performance, Gray. Replenishing the essence with radioactivity may be quite risky, but you managed. It's always give and take. The key is to know when it's worth it.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? I'll try not to overdo it.
Why didn't you switch between firing modes? It's a waste of the glove's potential.
I'm still learning. I'll do better next time.
Lastly, you never tested the alternative mode of the elemental damage. What a waste.
Yeah, you're right. I completely forgot about it in the heat of battle.
Well, Gray, there is hope for you, but I advise you to train a bit more. Do you wish to repeat this?
No, perché mi sono annoiato terribilmente questa merda.
Perhaps try out other fighting styles before coming back? It'll give you some more perspective.
Where are the cans for Demos? Sergeant will be pissed if his pet is not properly fed.
Mamma mia. Orripilante sta merda. Orripilante, no?
Are you ready for the final stage of becoming a planewalker? Splendid. Our medical unit will take care of your transmutation. Ugly thing, but we all have to get through it. But before that, you need to decide if you feel better as an eliminator, emissary, or a scientist. Or maybe you want something in between? This is important, because the MAD team will make sure that the genetic modification target the skills specific for your preferred class.
You said it only happens once, so the decisions will be final.
Usually, no. However, a handful of the planewalkers experience an unusual phenomenon where they were able to connect with their counterparts from another dimension, gaining their skills. The phenomenon remains largely unexplained. We still try to learn what makes them do that. If I were you, I'd make the decision wisely anyway. Brilliant! Welcome to the ranks of elite warriors. I have no doubt you'll accomplish incredible things.
Missali tutta la vita.
What? What the fuck? Hello?
That's it, Mr. Black. Relax. Breathe. You're back with us. Minor confusion, as expected.
Black? I think you're mistaking me with someone else.
You put a team together, you train them up, teach them everything they need to know.
Already in place.
And then you quit.
Excuse me?
You quit. When I leave here today, I don't want to see you again. I don't want to even hear your name. My father's technology will progress under my guidance, but you will have absolutely nothing to do with it.
It's so much more than Pandora. It allows us to step into the realm of human memories and thoughts. Into the real world. Ariadna can recreate this echo in a fractal VR simulation. There's nothing outlandish about it.
Look, I get it. I do. It's your life's work. But just think about it. For Ariadna to work, you need a power source that doesn't exist yet. Perhaps one that cannot be found on Earth.
They want to know precisely what to expect. New types of weapons, medicine, a new means of transportation.
All of the above and more. You can tell your precious investors that the millions they're pouring into our project will come back to them as billions.
What is Chernobylite?
I am God.
Wow.
Chernobylite. I almost stopped noticing this strange sensation running through my veins. Almost.
Warning. There's an 85% chance of confrontation with Chernobylite corrupted, feral humanoids.
Fucker! Get him!
È orribile, cazzo.
I bet I'd see it glow green if I opened up my veins. A source of unimaginable strength. My burden. My salvation. traveling through parallel worlds for 6 months.
Your ass is mine!
It's surreal. I killed people. At least I think they were people. There was something off about them. Twisted faces. Bared teeth. They didn't feel real.
Fucker!
Non ha senso sto gioco.
I still don't know what Chernobylite is, how it affects everything, and how it affects me.
Veramente è questo il gioco.
That hurts!
Sometimes not knowing is bliss. I can still feel myself. I just have to hold on to that for a little longer.
Chernobylite deposits are suitable for extraction. Sending the data to harvester.
Ray, I need to hear your report. I've reviewed the scan, Gray. Solid data, but I'd like to know your own assessment. I wouldn't dare approach the big boss with such a minor problem. Well, I'll designate this mission as a level 3 hazard.
Level 3 hazard? I'm hoping for some extra money then.
In your dreams, Gray. Anyway, your work here is done. Get your ass back to the Harvester. I've got some more things I'd like to discuss with you.
The answers to all the burning questions were at my fingertips, whether I wanted to know or not.
You lost your job and our home, all because of some cussed green crystal! Just a bloody battery! And now you've gone and turned to do it yourself? Giving up your humanity? Is this what you call protecting us?
You're confused, my boy. Disturbed. The Chernobylite is messing with your head. But I can help you.
Just let me go. I've suffered long enough.
Oh.
Welcome on board the Harvester, planewalker Cole Gray. Take your time to settle in. Once you're ready, Sergeant Kozlov would like a word.
Molto le tracing, credo.
Have you heard? Tristan was put on probation for stealing Chernobylite.
What? How much did she steal?
Only a small piece from what I understand.
What would she even do with raw material? Highly radioactive at that.
She took it to a jeweler to make a ring for her boyfriend.
Wow. Tristan is really something.
How many harvesting missions have you completed so far?
Are you keeping score?
Just curious. I'm getting slightly bored, to be honest.
Are you for real? Start collecting stamps or something.
Huh? You think they have stamps in every dimension?
How the hell should I know?
Nice of you to have joined us, Gray. Enjoy the peace and quiet, brother. Next jump's coming sooner than you think.
Took me 4 hours to fix the goddamn elevator, but should be working fine now. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be handling this crap on a billion-dollar multi-dimensional ship. Unreal.
Attention! A special address from the NAR director, Professor Semenov, will begin shortly.
Planewalkers, we will soon begin a reclamation of a brand new Chernobylite world. Get ready for another... Wait, what's going on? That's impossible. This shouldn't have happened. Perhaps we can still salvage the situation.
All crew of the Harvester proceed immediately to evacuation pods. This is not a drill.
Faccia passare, babbo. Dall'altra parte non ho capito.
Over here, Gray. Quickly.
is going on? Are we under attack?
Thank God you're here, Cole. My escape pod. I need to...
Calm down, Kozlov. Breathe in and breathe out. Again. Good. Feeling better?
I got hit with some shrapnel. Do you have any healing serum on you? Thank you. You seem to know what you're talking about. Now, go to the escape pod. I got this. When you land, try to find others. And locate Semenov if you can. He'll know what to do. Go! What are you waiting for?
Was it all for nothing? Have I sold my body and soul, only to die on some distant thing I know? I see my family again, even if I have to rise from the dead.
Door malfunction. Backup power fail. Manual override fail. Vitals critical, inducing hypersleep to maintain essential life functions.
Che è successo?
Hypersleep cycle completed.
Planewalker's waking up. Get your freaking tools, Luca. We're going to get them out.
This doesn't look good. We're out of time.
Igor said the cloaking should last at least half an hour. We're good.
Okay, this power hammer is top of the line. It will do the job. Oh, shit! We've got to run.
Capire una mazza comunque. Le cose sono molto belle, altre non tanto. Oh oh. Un titolo folle comunque. C'è della follia qua dentro.
Emergency life support system off. Vitals are holding steady. The surrounding environment is not safe. Vacate it immediately and seek shelter.
Tratti mi ricorda un po' Fallout, però ma è molto peggiore però.
Predatory biological entities detected. Remain vigilant.
Oh, ma che cazzo? No, però. È ridicolo quanto è brutto. Oh, la brutta copia di Fallout, no? Mamma mia.
I've been wondering if that quirky duo could get you out of your coffin. Apparently, you managed on your own. Good for you. I'm sure you have a lot of questions, planewalker. Perhaps I can answer at least some of them, sending you the coordinates to my lab. I suggest you pick up the pace. Nights in the zone can be dangerously unforgiving.
Ma non c'ho abbastanza forza per aprirlo, che cazzata. C'è la versione russa. Di Fallout.
This piece of junk is slowing you down. Leave it.
No, it cost me 2 bottles of a very good moonshine. Oh, God damn you and your escapades, Sonya. What about your deal with the old man?
We tried. The rest is up to him. Now run before the Chernobylite fallout catches up with us.
Oh no. Vabbè, non c'è. Enorme sta parte. Ah, scompaiono pure, interessante.
Oh.
Ma te lo dico i combattimenti, dai.
Is anyone there? Show yourself! I promise not to faint.
Good evening, stranger. The fact that you haven't attacked me on sight is a promising start to this conversation. Statistically speaking, 50% of murder victims in the zone die because of their valuables, or meat.
Did you say meat?
Yes, meat. About 70% of water, 20% proteins, 7% fat. The rest are carbohydrates, minerals, and vitamins. Very nourishing. However, consuming it is considered a social taboo in most civilized societies. Hence, it's, well, not on my menu. I'm Leonid, by the way. And who are you, stranger?
I'm Cole Gray. What are you doing here, exactly?
I was on my way to see someone, and got attacked by some brutes. Took refuge in this old warehouse. The barricade behind me should sustain at least 500 kilograms of pressure. It's safe for now. A universal side effect of mixing human DNA with Chernobylite. It's fascinating how the biopigments are absorbing Chernobylite in bodies of the mutants. Mutants like me who became corrupted and turned into a horde of violent and mostly mindless thugs.
Corrupted by Chernobylite?
What else? The green treasure has become our curse. Of course, I mean it in a figurative sense. Curses aren't real. I'm on an important mission. I'm trying to recover a blueprint that will allow me to create a cure for Chernobylite poisoning. Yes, a disease which culminates in the Chernobylite taking control and transforming the body. Every mutant suffers from it. Standard medications for this condition only slow down its progression. I would prefer to keep control over my mind. Affirmative. There's a 99.9% probability that we both want to meet the same person. The medical blueprint I need is hidden somewhere in Igor's base. Since you're headed that way, can you get the blueprint and bring it to me? Affirmative. Material gains are an expected way of compensating individuals like you. I will make sure that your efforts are rewarded.
Right. So, what's the plan?
I stashed some means for personal defense in one of the crates behind you. I won't be needing them after all, but they'll increase your chances of survival. Here's the key. Retrieve them and come back to me.
terribile lo senso, guarda.
I hope the content of that crate will help to turn the tide of any future battles in your favor.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. Am I seeing things, or did you just remove the barricade with your bare hands?
Oh, yes. Mutants have certain powers, and mine just happens to be strong arms, hands, and back. Do you have any more questions before springing into action? I pity them. They've been corrupted by Chernobylite. Chernobylite is enhancing their strength and resilience beyond that of average humans. But it's also gradually deteriorating their brains.
Deteriorating? How exactly?
Depends on many factors, and individual treatment histories. Some are just sociopaths that can't even be reasoned with. Others are basically pissed off troglodytes.
What about the ones who chased you down here? Sociopaths or troglodytes?
Troglodytes, most definitely. Not much. He's very secretive. Only a very limited number of people in the zone are in contact with him. But I do know for certain that Igor is a very accomplished scientist in the field of Chernobylite research.
Have you talked to him?
I tried. My peculiar psychic construct makes me very bad at interacting with others.
You'll do just fine.
Do I? I can't tell. Either way, Igor told me to, and I quote, take a hike, when I approached him about the medical blueprint. Now you see why you're my last hope, Cole Gray. A mist. Where did you see it?
Oh, a couple of clicks away. Do you know what it was?
I don't have sufficient data to tell you what it was, but just enough to advise you to avoid it, at all costs. Nobody who encountered it lived to tell the tale. We call it Chernobylite fallout. As far as you're concerned, there's only one rule when you see it. Run! When you get to the outpost, try to find a moment to sneak to Igor's lab. Reason dictates that the formula would be there. Oh, and watch out for the brutes outside. They may be mad, but they lack in brains. They make up for in brute strength.
I see. Wish me luck then.
Wishing someone luck won't necessarily increase their odds of success, but then again, it might lift their spirits. So, good luck, Cole.
Bring it on!
Come inside, planewalker. Make yourself at home. I'm sure you've got many questions, planewalker, but they need to wait.
You must be the mysterious Igor. I'm Cole. Cole Gray.
Pleasantries can wait as well. We only have a couple of minutes before it catches up with you.
What catches up with me?
On Lenin's beard. Maybe you're not as sharp as I hoped you'd be.
You brought me here, so cut the crap.
Fine. I will allow some questions, but make them brief. We call it the Dome. It suddenly appeared 9 months ago.
Have you figured out what it is?
Some kind of very advanced high-energy containment. Won't let anything in or out of the zone.
Where did the barrier come from?
I don't know where, but I do know when. At the exact moment your fancy ship malfunctioned. Coincidence? You didn't think your world was the only one where Chernobylite was used to advance human evolution. Not every zone in the multiverse is devoid of human intelligence where you can harvest your precious Chernobylite on Semenov's behalf.
So, you're familiar with Semenov?
Only too well. In this reality, he was an insane and wicked man.
Was? What happened to him?
Semenov got what was coming to him. Let's leave it at that. I want to offer you shelter and some guidance. Help you find other planewalkers if they're still alive. And get you back to your world. It won't happen until we figure out how to bring down the dome that turned the zone into one big prison. And you will help me with that. But we've wasted enough time. We need to make sure that this place is secure.
That doesn't sound good. Enemy at the gate?
Quickly. There are some old turrets outside. Make yourself useful and see if they can be restarted. Take those batteries. Once you're done with the turrets, activate the Chernobylite disruptor.
Restore power to turrets. Run the disruptor. Got it. Anything else?
You have to keep the entities at bay while I maintain the electrical grid. If the lights go out, we're done for. You'll be on your own, but you can do it. Go, now. This warehouse. It belonged to someone who played an important role in my life. It's yours now.
That's mighty generous of you. But what am I supposed to do in our old warehouse?
You need a place to stay and plan your next course of action. Turn it into your safe house. You're smart and handy enough.
And you won't mind me taking up your space?
I've got more than one outpost. Besides, I'll stick around to keep an eye on things. Welcome to your new home, planewalker. I suppose we've got some time on our hands. Ask questions, if you have them. It's going to be a very complicated process, and we can't do it alone. We'll need help from certain people. Some of them tolerate me, some of them hate me. It might be hard to secure their backing either way.
Maybe they'll like me better than you. I was told people respond well to my sunny disposition.
You'll get your chance to shine, all right. There'll be problems to solve, monsters to slay, and people to win over. It's been 9 months since your ship crashed, Cole. It won't be easy, but I'll do my best. I'll contact some key people that could be of assistance to you.
The sooner you do it, the better.
I imagine you would love nothing more than to storm out of here and go looking for your pals. But you need to be patient. My life's ancient history from your perspective. I won't be getting into it now. Maybe some other time. What you need to know is that we're similar in some respect. Years ago, I underwent a CRISPR treatment. Precise changes to my DNA. Genome editing. In any case, it was a while ago, and I expect NAR in your world has perfected this technology. Still, the same principle applies. Target the exact genes you want, and then modify them with Chernobylite. I used to be a great proponent of this technology and the creation of Chernobylite humans that would be equal to gods. Not anymore.
And what changed?
I lost someone very dear to me, and it opened my eyes. We're no gods, my planewalker friend. Only freaks of nature. Well, spit it out then.
There was some kind of a mist. But I also noticed some weird shapes.
You're talking about the Chernobylite fallout. I still don't know much about it, but I do know this. Stay the fuck away from this mist if you value your life. Start by taking a look around. This base is old. You'll need to consider upgrading it. There's space for extra rooms, if you're down for some demolition work.
Extra rooms? What for?
Anything that'll make your life here easier. For example, you'll need to build a healing device at some stage. But for now, let me walk you through the base expansion process.
Ah, hai capito?
And are you satisfied with the base layout so far?
Well, it's not that bad. Just needs a little shaping.
While you were playing Bob the Builder, I sent word about your arrival to certain key people. I'm yet to hear from them and figure out our next steps. For now, you can relax, manage the base further, or go to sleep. Or if you learn something today, you can turn your experience into some useful skills. What do you need from me, Planewalker? What do you need from me, Planewalker? What do you need from me, Planewalker?
This is something you have to understand. This thing, it has many faces. Like iridescent crystal. It changes constantly.
So, it can be different things to different people.
It's more than that. It reflects back to us our dreams, hopes, nightmares, but magnifies it 1,000-fold. It's almost distorted, like in a warped mirror. It could be a miraculous cure, or a radioactive poison. For some, it's a source of continuous energy. For others, it's a catalyst for human decline. A tool of enlightenment for the wise, or a vessel of madness for fools. It's a wish granter on a good day, and a deadly trap on all the other days. It could be calling you like a lost love, tempting you like an evil spirit. It could deliver you a multiverse, or condemn us to a dimensional collapse. Will it be our singularity? Or an end to everything?
What did you see when you looked at it?
It doesn't matter. Soon you will face it yourself, Planewalker. And there will be no going back.
I have no choice.
Neither do I, my friend. I hope you can forgive me.
Questa è la demo di Chernobylite 2 Exclusion Zone, come cavolo dobbiamo pronunciarlo. Grazie per aver giocato, i progressi attuali sono stati salvati. Ok, perfetto. Quindi questa non era altro che l'inizio del gioco. Perfetto, bene, quindi nel caso continueremo da qua, nel caso no, non lo so, non mi è piaciuto tantissimo, devo dirvi la verità. È sembrato più un Fallout, però senza la bellezza di Fallout, un Fallout un po' noioso, sinceramente. L'ho trovato molto noioso, quindi non credo che lo comprerò. Ma per il resto un saluto a tutti da Italia, ciao!